Hey guys, Konoto64 here. I know it's been a while last time I did a what if video, but yes, pretty much just get in. This is basically the prologue, or the first part. What if Deku lived in a broken world? Okay, so let's get into this. In this world, destruction and mayhem became the norm. But yet start how this began. I was just a little kid, wanted to become the greatest hero. But when I found out I was quirkless, I was bullied and treated like dirt. It was hard life. I hated it. Everyone treated me like I was trash. That was until everything went to ash. I was around like 6 to 7 years old. But on that day is when I also met my hero, All Might. All Might was fighting this man. He called himself All for One. All Might won and defeated him, but was very weakened. I was in part of that destruction, about to be crushed by rubble. But he came, saved me. But what I did not know was a drop of his blood would change my life. But his death would change society into mayhem. All Might defeated All for One, but this man who called himself Shigaraki, and of course, my friend, he's way older than me. I call him Kachan. He's a few years older than me. But just like his teammates, I fought. I lived my life normally. I never got into UA like I wanted to. But my friend / bully, he did. But this was just the calm before the storm. And my name is Izuku Midoriya. So, we start with Izuku watching the events of All Might and All for One final battle around from season 3 of My Hero Academia. When they saved Bakugo and all that. Izuku's like, of course, Izuku, he still thinks All Might is a great hero, but not as much as he used to believe. After when that same man destroyed his dreams. And of course, he lived his own life as his bully did, Bakugo. Of course, Izuku slowly and slowly started to hate the world. So one day, "Hey Ma, I'm going out." "Okay, please be careful." "I will. Don't worry." So he started to work. He started to go out. And of course, unlike from canon, All Might defeated All for One, but he did not retire, not just yet. So Izuku was walking until, hold on, let me go back. Like, the events of all of that happened. And of course, months went by after All for One and One for All fought. And of course, Izuku, writing down, instead of just writing about heroes, he also wrote in his other notebooks called villains, learning about weaknesses, strength, everything, unlike he did in canon. Of course, Izuku, he thought, instead of just, why not just learn about villains' weaknesses, or stop villains before they actually became villains? Just a weak dream, right? So Izuku, after telling his mom he was going to the mall and walking, he went for a walk and ended up at the mall. Was just exploring and all that. And of course, sorry about that. Izuku just, he gave up being a hero. He really did. Instead, he just got into distractions, writing in his notebooks, playing video games, and just minding his own business, trying to stay out of people's way. Like he always believed he was just a quirkless nobody. Until that fateful day, when he saw All Might crash through the mall from the roof. People screaming and panicking. Izuku was in a gaming store, was like, "What's going on?" And saw the leader of the League of Villains fighting All Might. Like, what's going on? Until he saw out of the corner of his eye, saw Bakugo Katsuki. Of course, saw rage in his eye. Bakugo? Nah. And of course, saw a lot of people from Class 1A who got attacked a couple times by the League of Villains. And of course, All Might was fighting Shigaraki, trying to beat him. And Shigaraki, trying to stop him but not kill him. Izuku was scanning, looking, and figuring out All Might was not even going all out. Why? Until everything got blown away. All Might heavily injured. Izuku running up to him says, "All Might!" All Might in his skinny form. "Are you not freaking out?" "Why would I?" "Wait a minute. You look familiar. I You don't remember me? I need to get back out there and stop him. All Might falling on his knee. On one of his knees. You're badly hurt. You are a civilian. You need to get out of here. And of course, Izuku hearing Bakugo saying die over and over. And seeing flames and ice all over the place. Until when a huge blast blew All Might and Izuku away. Of course, Izuku felt something dripping in his mouth. Wiping his mouth and seeing All Might's blood? What the? All Might. All Might. Until Shigaraki grabbed All Might, threw him up in the air. You're not going anywhere, All Might. I'm going to destroy you. And of course, unlike canon, Shigaraki, instead of being controlled by All For One died that night. Izuku just stood there, frightened, and saw the number one hero die, impaled by black and red tentacles through his stomach, his arms, and his heart. And everyone saw, like this was before. This was the calm before the storm. In matters of weeks, maybe months, the world crumbled. And everything went into chaos. Heroes and villains became nothing. Heroes became more of a resistance to the battle. And villains became tried to become like dictatorships. Especially King, our Lord, Shigaraki. But there's really nothing we can do. We see a boy closing up a journal. We see now a Izuku a little bit older. And this is the story of how the world changed. So, chapter 1. Pretty much I already know what kind of happened. So, yeah, chapter 1. The destruction of Japan. We see everyone. Izuku on top of a roof. After the funeral of All Might. Ever since that day, Izuku has felt weird. A bit different. Like he felt something in his veins. In his body. And sometimes in his dreams, he would hear people calling him 9. He thinks. He doesn't know. But of course on the news, what Izuku was watching on his phone, finding out All Might had a successor, a girl named Uraraka. So, wait, All Might had a... And of course, on the same day, All Might's quirk was revealed to the world by Shigaraki in the League of Villains. Of course, Izuku stopped really caring. Well, watching the world turn to dust and mayhem, it's nothing really. And finding out UA was a safe haven for citizens. Watching the destruction on a rooftop. Knowing his mom is safe at UA with a bunch of other civilians. Of course, we go to UA with Inko Midoriya talking to the Bakugo family, worrying about her son. She hasn't seen him. Where's my baby? I can't find him anywhere. And of course, I'm sorry guys, I can't really remember. I think her name is Mitsuki Bakugo, I believe. Yeah, Mitsuki Bakugo is trying to calm down her her friend, saying it's gonna be okay, and Bakugo, hearing Izuku is out there. And of course, over the year, when he's been at UA, with Bakugo's point of view, damn it, that damn nerd. I still need to apologize to him. Everything I did. Why did I not realize it sooner? It was wrong. And of course, a girl with short, brownish hair. Oh, hey, round face. Oh, hey, Bakugo, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to find Deku. He's out there somewhere. Deku? Yeah. Izuku Midoriya. We were old childhood friends. Bakugo grunting his teeth. Everybody said, "Oh, and of course you're All Might's successor." Well, yeah, I know. It's gonna be really hard to be just like him. Don't be like him, be better than him. Yeah. I know. Especially when everything is about to go to chaos. Bakugo's like, we fought the League of Villains before. Yeah, but we never fought Shigaraki. We have never fought Tomura Shigaraki with the power of All for One. Yeah, you're right. But that does not mean we need to give up. Damn it. Okay. So, we need to fight or die. Back with someone in a base. Doctor, what's going on with my body? feels weird. Tomura Shigaraki. I gave you that. I basically gave you that quirk because you was his successor. But one thing, what I do got to say is, it seems like your quirk, it seems like all for one, the quirk has transferred. What do you mean it's transferred? Let me hear you, let me tell you something. For some reason, you can still take quirks, but you cannot give people quirks to per se. Like, you can give them quirks, it's just limited. It seems like whoever you it started happening. It's been a month after we killed All Might. And ever since that day, my power's been feeling weird. I want to know why. This is similar to One for All. How it's passed down to user. Yeah, but we know who All Might's successor is. And we will kill her before she stops us. Yes, I do know that. But that boy... What boy? You know the boy who was with All Might when you was fighting him? Yes? No? What are you talking about? It was blurry, but I found out by one of my Nomus, by collecting the data from them. The images are blurry, but there was someone with All Might. And you, when y'all was fighting. And I saw when you and All Might was bleeding out all over the place. I have a weird feeling. What might have happened? Maybe yours and All Might's quirk got inside that boy's system, but it's just a theory for now. It's not 100%. I have a couple of theories. That is one of them. The other one is your body's not ready for All for One. Because especially you was not at 100% when the heroes broke into my base. It's surprisingly how I escaped from them. I was really close to dying, Shigaraki. Tomura. Don't blame me. Don't blame you. Well, the heroes are following closely anyways, Doctor. It'll probably take a couple more months. Couple more months? Take more like... close to more like a year or so. Probably. Maybe less. To fully take over the world. Yes, a year probably. But Japan, maybe a couple more months. But the League and all these other low-class villains need to get stronger. Do you get that? Yes, I do. And of course, a couple more months go by. We see Zuko in a dreamscape. Where am I? So, you're the second 9. Huh? Second 9? What are you talking about? And of course, someone with white hair goes up to Izuku. I am first. AKA, one for all. Wait. Ain't that the name of All Might's quirk? Oh, yes, everyone found that out. And the world's going into chaos. But we have not talked to her. But we are talking to you, Izuku Midoriya. If I'm being 100% honest, All Might really did pick a good successor. I'm not gonna fall for that. Not gonna fail for him for that. But when we was inside of All Might, before he chose his successor, we saw you and mine. What are you talking about? What I'm talking about, boy, is you are supposed to be the 9th user. You, Izuku Midoriya, are supposed to save this world. But I'm quirkless. I don't even have a wrong, boy. When you accidentally swallowed one for all, and accidentally when you was trying to save All Might from Shigaraki, yeah, and you bit into his skin, not gonna lie, a dumbass move. Yeah, I was knocked out. Yeah. But you did get a piece of his DNA into your mouth. Normally, the user actually has to pass down the quirk. But when All Might did that, and when you got a piece of his DNA, it basically made two one for all users and 2 all for one users. Wait, well, wouldn't I technically not be part of neither? What do you mean? I would basically be a fusion of both. Of course, all the other users show up and Nana, well, he is correct. Huh? What the? It seems like he has a part of All for One and One for All. But he does need more training. And of course, someone, second user. This world's about to go into chaos. There is, well, the second and fourth user both are basically showing Izuku where there is a secret base where he can go into like a type of pod. Like something from like Dragon Ball or something like that. So Izuku finds the base and he trains physically and mentally in the mindscape for months. And also figuring out how to use Black Whip, Bajan, Danger Sense, and, Float. And basically like almost all the quirks what are there. And also, when he's in the mindscape, he does talk to the users and figures out what to do, And of course, through this whole time, when he's doing this, the world is sinking into further darkness. So guys, actually I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is pretty much just a kind of like a prologue, I guess you could say, I know the story. I know like the first part of the story ain't really probably ain't that great right now. But I'm still probably figuring out what I'm doing. So guys, I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye bye.